So the condominium rule was mainly a joint rule by the British and the Egyptians, where they took over the sovereignty of Sudan. They imposed their own policies, their own rules on the Sudanese people. So literally, they were acting as the colonizers for the Sudanese people. And that was in 1899. So the Anglo-Egyptian rule or the condominium rule went through from 1899 until the year when the Sudanese people gained independence. That was in 1956. So in the process, when the Egyptians were imposing, the Egyptians and the British were imposing their rule on the Sudanese people, of course, in the aftermath of the World War II, that was after the World War II, there were so many popular calls for decolonization across the world. And that pressure was mainly inserted by the superpowers that emerged after the World War II. So the superpowers and all other countries, they called for decolonization, and simply they were asking for those countries that were still controlling other countries to leave and give those countries independence. And the British and the Egyptians were no exceptional. There was also a pressure that was being inserted to the British and the Egyptians to leave the Sudanese people to handle their own affairs.